Hello. My name is Nick, aka GrizzlyMantes. Hope everybody's weekend is going well. Okay. I I am super giddy about this. Not that it's good, mind you. Not that it's good, but I'm super giddy about this. I wanted to play basically I wanted to play a Mardu Super Friends list, but I wanted to play it around Demonic Pact. Now, this sounds crazy. It does. Back in Standard, there was a very brief time where this was the thing. Harmless Pact, 4-mana enchantment. They give you upkeep, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Deals 4 damage to any target, and you gain 4 life. Target opponent discards 2 cards, draw 2 cards, or, pretty important, you lose the game. So it's a ticking time bomb of value until it goes boom. However, along came Donate in the form of Harmless Offering. 1 red, 2 colorless sorcery. Target opponent gains control of target permanent you control. Aw, it's our little cauldron familiar. So, the 1-2 being Demonic Pact, have all the fun, be a good sport, and pass it along for the final round. But then, I thought about how to do this. I started to think man, I really been wanting to play a Super Friends list. Because I love playing Planeswalkers. Then I started to think, man, I kind of want to play a Fires of Invention list. And okay, it just spiraled from there. So this could be the silliest thing ever. This could be the goofiest thing ever. But this just looks like so much fun. So, okay, let's go over the cards real quick. So, number 1 best card in the format, Thoughtseize. You play black, you got to play this card. It's amazing. Well, we got Oath of Kaya. We kind of jump right over to the 3-drop. I mean, I was thinking about whether or not I want Fatal Pushes or Deck and Stone or just anything to fight off the early game, and I didn't. We'll see how it works out. I kept thinking that I'd want one of my lands to come into play tap turn 2 or tap turn 1 so that I can toss these turn 2 and play another tap land. Oh, I didn't even think about temples. It's okay. So we're hopping over 2-drop for now. We're just going straight to 3-drop. So starting off, we got Oath of Kaya. Now we're playing a Super Friends themed build. So having something that is good in the early game, removal against walkers, gains life, and then has a trigger that's going to come up pretty frequently just seemed definitely worth the inclusion. Not to mention the little synergy between Oath of Kaya and Mr. Time Raveler. So you'll notice this is a build as Mardu, but I have a very just a pinch of blue in here thanks to Interplanar Beacon, which I know it's. So bear with me here. Like I said, this is crazy, but bear with me here. So Interplanar Beacon, right? There's some blue mana, and you think, oh, that's not enough. Yeah, you're kind of right. So I took the off-color check lands that I had, and I made them into other splashes of blue. Like in this case, I took the 2 most important colors, which as you can see, black and white. Black and white are the 2 most important colors you need to have. Red is just kind of a 1 to splash. So took the 2 main colors, added the off color there in the form of Drowned Catacomb and Glacial Fortress. So now we're up to 6 sources of blue. Following that, of course, is one of our main engine cards, Fires of Invention, which of course does not care one little bit about color. So it seems a little bizarre, but I feel like the cards are powerful enough to warrant the stretch. And like I said, this is nutty. This could just completely blow up in my face, and if it happens, it happens. Harmless Offering we covered. It's here as a 1-up to be tutored out or found, because most of the time it's not going to do anything. I had it as, I originally had, what did I have, 2 or 3 of them, and I was like, that's just way too many. This card's just going to sit in your hand until that one moment when you can just knock it out of the park. So I'd rather have it as a 1-up, as a tutor target. My draw engine, I'm going with Read the Bones. I think this is the best card for this deck. I don't like that it's a 3-drop, but my only other alternative was Sign in Blood. I don't think Night's Whisper is. I'll have to check and see if Night's Whisper is Pioneer legal. But the point is, my 2 drops, I did not like it as much. I didn't like the double black on Sign in Blood since I'm trying to do something a little wonky here. But also, I liked the scrying too. The ability to see 4 cards deep if need be seemed worthy of the inclusion, since with this list, we really need to make sure we're doing what we need to be doing. And then getting into the trials. Very important little Planeswalker here. So, 2 white and a colorless. 3 loyalty, +1. It prevents all damage target permanent would deal until your next turn. Is 0, turns him into a 4/4 indestructible Planeswalker that has all damage prevented. Pretty basic. Gideon turns into a creature fair. But then this last one, 0. you get an emblem with, as long as you control Giddy and Planeswalker, you can't lose the game and your opponents can't win the game. So you basically turn into Platinum Angel. However, as Platinum Angel, you're very fragile, just like Platinum Angel. Instead of a 4/4 flyer, you have this Planeswalker to protect, and if you cannot protect it, well, then this emblem doesn't mean squat. However, it is a nice little perk. It's one more annoying thing that can help during the early game to stall until I find like a sweep or, control one threat. And if I happen to run into a sticky situation with Demonic Pact, it's another thing that can bail me out. So right there we've got Harmless Offering, Time Raveler. So of course he can bounce enchantments. That's another thing. That's the reason. See, there's a reason that this guy's powerful enough to include. The synergies are just ridiculous. Not only does he protect the combo, but he can reset the card. He can play fun games with Oath of Kaya. Just an amazing Planeswalker. This guy's ridiculous. I mean, we all know how good this card is. So it's worth a splash of blue. It's a pinch. Let's hop over to the floors. So here we have Nahiri the Harbinger. You'll note that I don't have any creatures to tutor out, nor do I have any artifacts, so the ultimate is meaningless. Sorry, no Emrakul here to find, however. Ulamog might be worth... That may be something to think about, like a lone Ulamog. But anyways, right now there's nothing to tutor out, so we're only looking at using her to filter, and then of course as another way to get rid of Demonic Pact. So yet another form of control. It also controls creatures, but most of it's really just going to be helping us find our things and get to the cards we need and protect our combo. Well, no, not protect our combo, protect our life from said combo if need be. Kaya's Wrath, 4 mana, best Wrath in the format. It's a little bit of a nombo with Interplanar Beacon, but my options were slightly limited. Plus, I always love the idea of going turn 4, Fires of Invention, Kaya's Wrath, I wonder, no, that's right. I like Radiant Flames. I'm just randomly thinking about Deafening Clarion. Okay. We got Demonic Pact. We went over this. This card's money. We'll see how it is in action. I'm really looking forward to this. Then, rounding out our 4 drops, we have the Allies Zendikar. Importantly, a Gideon for our emblem, because it doesn't really care as long as it's a Gideon Planeswalker. But this guy can win the game on his own. He churns out 2/2s. He turns into a 5/5 himself, and then he can make emblems that are glorious anthems. Just willy-nilly. Good Planeswalker, synergizes slightly with the potential of an emblem, but here for value. And the 5 drops, here we get to the other half of the blue splash. And this one, I'm nowhere near as confident as I am the Time Raveler, because the Dragon God is very good. Very good. However, is he going to be good enough? That's what we'll find out. So 5 mana, 4 loyalty. He has all loyalty abilities of all other Planeswalker on the battlefield, so he kind of doubles everything up. It's +1, you draw a card, each opponent exiles a card from their hand or a permanent they control. -3 destroys walkers or planeswalkers, and his -8 normally wins the game. Because if they don't have a creature or planeswalker, a legendary creature or planeswalker, they're out. So, just thinking of the end game here, which leads us to Elspeth, Sun's Champion as a one-of. This was just kind of well, I got 1 slot left, what do I want to do with it? It was a great planeswalker, Elspeth. Definitely +1, creates 3/1/1 soldier token, stalls out. It's -3 is a reprisal for everything, which Slaughter the Strong? No, there is one out there that does it. And then it's -7, basically turns all those 1/1s into 3/3 flyers, wins the game. Just another way to win the game, but that's the deck, and I'm pumped about this one. The sideboard, really quickly, you guys know, Leyline of the Void, great against graveyard synergies, very important in this format. Radiant Flames, I had Anger of the Gods here until I started to actually think about it, and it's like, no, I only need, it may look worse, but sometimes you need to be able to say, I only need 1 red mana to cast this card. I may get the same effect as Anger as far as damage goes. I won't get the exile effect ever, but I have the flexibility of, if I need to, I can cast it for less, or if I have different colors and I don't have double red, it works. So, okay. I put Rakdos' Return. This is a Blightning with an X. Red, black, X sorcery. Deals X damage to target opponent or planeswalker. They discard X cards. So I had this thought. When I played Fires of Invention in Standard, one thing that I loved doing was, you play Hydroid Crisis, tap all your mana, draw a ton of cards, and then you get to play something else. So utilize, basically, the ability to utilize your mana with the next spell. Because then you can play something for free and the Monster X spell. So I thought, this may never happen. But what if there was a situation where I had a Time Raveler on the board, and I drew Dark Petition? Oh, there's a Fires of Invention. This is Magical Christmas Land, mind you. So I Dark Petition. Okay, so I plus Time Raveler. I go to my opponent's draw step. Oh, no, never mind. That wasn't working. I plus Time Raveler. I Dark Petition. Search my library for Rakdos' Return. Float 3 black. Take however much mana I have, which is a minimum of 5. Add the 3, and Rakdos' Return. Blow my opponent's hand out of the water. Potentially either dome him or kill a Planeswalker in the process. This is ridiculous. This should probably just be the 4th duress, but come on. If you're going to do 3 duresses and something else for your control matchup, come on, why not make it fun? And that is going to bite me. Mark it, that is going to bite me. Anguished Unmaking's next slot. If you haven't seen this card, it's basically an instant speed Vindicate, except it doesn't hit lands, and it costs you 3 life. Just all around catch-all for anything that may get run rampant in the format. Pithing Needle, we run into any kind of Planeswalkers or any kind of... I still haven't seen Aetherworks Marvel again, but if it does pop up, this is useful. This is just a good card to have. Not to mention Witch's Oven is out there. And then for my anti-control suite, I got triple duress, and then I do have a 3rd copy of Time Raveler, because if those games go long enough, you're going to find the blue mana. He's going to get cast, so might as well have that 3rd copy for when he is that good. So that is the deck. I am so stoked to play this deck. This is just so ridiculous. Yeah, no. Okay. Okay, we're back. All right, let's see here. That was weird. I'm on the draw with this hand. My opponent, he liked his opener, eh? This is tough. I hate 2-landers, but if I draw something, I can at least do stuff. I won't, though. Alright, we'll try it out. I meant we'll mulligan. Well, we will keep this one. Let's go ahead and... Got all my colors, got Interplanar Beacon. I think Dark Petition's the worst thing here. Alright. Got to yield to the turn. Oh no, the Oath of Kai would have been great. Raven Inspector. Load already? Why is this acting so wonky? Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and play this tapped. This could just be too slow, but then again, we'll turn 3, Read the Bones, turn 4, Fires of Invention, hopefully into Kaya's Wrath. I'm gonna go this turn too. Is it White Weenie? I don't see any blue mana yet, which is nice. What? Ah, I think it is. Alright, so Gideon will be good. Ooh, Nicol Bolas. Oh, we're just going to go ahead and play Sacred Foundry tapped, and we're going to pass. This is going to be painful. I could take 5 next turn. But if he does that and exerts, I could take more than that, actually. Okay, come on, there it is. Don't think we need graveyards, actually. I think I want the added board space. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so next turn is going to be Read the Bones, followed by the Fires of Invention into something turn. Ideally Kaya's Wrath, it looks like, but we'll see what we can find. We'll save the Interplanar Beacon for the end. Yeah, it looks like straight up White Weenie. Yep. Oh, I'm just yielding to this turn. Nah, this is going to be painful. Kaya's Wrath, not the best yet. Could definitely use an Oath of Kaya right about now. If I draw that, I'll definitely do that instead of... Is he going to exert? He is. Awesome. I don't know if trading 1 damage this turn or 1 more damage this turn versus... I'll go wait. 14, 13, 12, 11. Alright, let's see what we got. Scry 2, draw 2. Let's find Kaya's Wrath. I want the Gideon. Next turn I go Fires of Invention. Alright, next turn he attacks me too. Then everything untaps. Gideon can play. Well, that's if he doesn't play anything. Don't think I want Gideon. Yeah, I guess I would do on him. Okay, so now 12. So I'm gonna take a minimum of 3. I'll be at 9. Alright, and now I think the correct play is definitely gonna Fires next turn. But then what's gonna be the follow-up? Could go Fires, Demonic Pact. Then next turn we can Gideon. I was kind of open to that Kaya's Wrath, but we'll sack to draw a card, you got it. Maybe I'll get Kaya's Wrath off the top. The only thing I won't get rid of is Glory Bound Initiative, but that's okay. If I can wipe this board, I'll be fine. Oh, here we go. That's not good. Kind of need some way to get rid of this stuff. Winnie's gonna beat my face. Okay, well, I'm at 9. If I play the Gideon, make an attack, make it into a 4/4 again. What can I play here that have the biggest effect? Obviously, I'm going to play the Fires. Then what's the follow-up? 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'd be dead if... Well, I wouldn't be dead, but... I wouldn't be dead, but... I think I have to go... So if I play the Pact, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, potentially 9. Oh, wait. 2, 4, 5. Oh, wait, I'm dead if I do that. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Okay, I guess the best chance here is Gideon Ally of Zendikar. I'll always yield. I'll gain a life off of that. And then next turn I can Dark Petition for Kaya's Wrath. Hopefully that's enough. Or I can just Gideon, Nicol Bolas, eat something, make another 2/2. Well, he's probably not going to survive this turn. I think I have to go Gideon next turn. So I have to Gideon plus on. We'll see what I draw to. This is it for me. I might be... Well, actually, the beacon makes it that I'm not dead, so that's good. Well, not without something else like a Shephet Dunes. If he uses Shephet Dunes, 3, block here, 3, 6, 7, 8. Ew. I'm at least going to gain some life next turn. But that's about it. Demonic Pact is just a hair too slow. Why is this slow? I'll watch that later. Boop. I have to Dark Petition for Kaya's Wrath. That wouldn't even be that good. I think my best plan of action here is to A, hope he attacks the Gideon this turn. Oh, he's got the Shephet. He's got back-to-back Shephet Dunes, so now I'd... Well, let's see what he does. If he goes for me, I think double Planeswalker will put me in a better position. Then I'll gain 2, at least take care of 2 threats. But a lot of it depends on if he comes after me or not. 3 cards in his hand. Here we go. What do you got? Okay, Demonic Pact's just a little too slow. Oh, lame. Am I dead? No, I'm not. Now I'm probably very close to dead. Well, it depends on if he kills the Gideon or not. He could send the Glory Bound Initiative. Oh, dude, I have no responses. There's a Fires of Invention in play. Stop giving me responses. And then this dude. Target creature gains indestructible. Got it. Excellent. He's going after Gideon. I mean, that's not the best thing ever, but at least it gives me another turn to be alive. So I'll untap the Glory Bound Initiate and make it indestructible. So let's see. If I just go double Walker, I'll gain 2. I'll be able to plus... Yep. I'll be at 7. Flips that. This is going to be his biggest threat. Oh, that sucks. It's such a good combo. Indestructible and tap that creature. It's such a good combo. Alright, so I need to... Okay. Okay. So if I go double walker, if I go nickel bolas, I can kill the Gideon. Then my Gideon plus on the Glory Bound initiate. And then I'm looking at 3 damage, essentially. Alright. I think that's the best route here. The other option being... Actually, the other option is I could... Yeah, just some taps off. Okay, a better idea. Yeah. Let's play this God the Shrine, tapped. Alright, better idea. Let's gain some life. I'm going to play Gideon of the Trials, then I'm going to play Nicol Bolas. I'm going to copy Gideon's ability and just plus on both of the biggest threats. That way, it doesn't leave the Nicol Bolas just instantly dead. Now next turn I can Dark Petition for something? Elspeth probably, because nothing here has trample. Alright, let's do that. Does potentially leave me pretty hurt to chef at Dunes, but hey, beggars can't be choosers here, man. We're gonna go ahead and yes, prevent all damage, target permanent, deal. That one. If it's like God's willing or something, then no. Alright, the Dragon God, I'm going to plus on the Gideon Battle Forged. Okay, it's indestructible, becomes a 4/4, or it makes my creatures attack. Okay, I think I'll be okay with that. So that way, it would take a concerted effort. Prevent all damage, target permanent would deal. And then I believe I'm done. Unless it lets me play more spells. That would be nice of it. It did not. So we're done. Okay. So it's not bad. He can blow a chef at Dunes to kill either walker. He cannot kill both walkers with what I can see. So it at least gives me another turn to draw something. What can this Dark Petition do for me? Dark Petition can find Oath of Kaya, which will definitely go a long way to keeping me alive. What else can Dark Petition do for me? Depends on if he... No. Yeah, I wonder which walker he'll go after. Yeah. Wait, what did he do? What did he do? Wait, hold on. What just happened? What was this? Mardu Woe Reaper? Oh, sure. Dauntless Bodyguard, so he's going all in on the creatures, which is fine. Oh, he just plussed Gideon with the... So creatures are not indestructible. Okay, and he cannot kill walkers. So I think... Mardu Woe Reaper. Okay. I think it's Dark Petition for Kaya's Wrath. I blow up everything, then the Glorybound Initiate and the Mardu Woe Reaper remain. He'll have 3 threats. I can plus on 2 of them, so I'll let him keep the Mardu Woe Reaper. Okay, I think we got a plan here. He didn't make anything indestructible. He's going after the Nicol Bolas. Got it. If I just draw Kaya's Wrath, then that would be awesome, but then again, it's a big if. Okay. Okay, I think that's our plan. So let's just make sure we're doing this right. He didn't make anything indestructible, so the Mardu Woe Reaper and the Glorybound Initiate will be left. I'll plus on the Gideon and the Initiate. He'll be left with just Mardu Woe Reaper, and then it's another turn to stay alive. Okay, that seems reasonable. I do all this now. I wish I had something to do with the mana. That's why I should put an X spell in the main. Maybe I should put a Rakdos Suit turn in the main deck. I wouldn't do anything here, but... Is there any other play that works better? Elspeth isn't terrible, because then I'd plus on these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do it too. Let's think about this for a second. Actually, I could just plus on the Gideon, and then just play the Elspeth, and then Nicol Bolas makes 6 tokens. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I'll take the Elspeth. Let's cast. Oh, wait, I can't even do anything with the mana. I don't have 2 instants or sorcery, so no worries. Okay. Puts me up to 8. So. Prevent all damage. This would deal. Create 3 1/1 soldiers. Create 3 1/1 soldiers. Oh man, if he has Brave the Elements, this is going to be Blowout City. That's all for me. Come on, show me the soldier. Thank you. Oh boy. It's like, hope he doesn't have Brave the Elements. Hope he doesn't have Brave the Elements. That's all we got. And then we can, next turn we can Demonic Pact. And I think next turn I can start, well, we'll see what happens. Because he can't attack with everything now. Because all of his stuff will die to my stuff. His Gideon can't deal damage. So I think next turn I can start actually plussing Bolas for, well, nah. Well, we'll see what I draw. I say I can start drawing cards, but at this point, might just be better. What's the Demonic Pact do for me? I don't think it does anything. I think my best bet here is Elspeth. Oh man, if he has Declaration in Stone, that's a blowout too. Oh man, there's so many things that can blow me out with this plan. Maybe I should have gone with the Kaya's Wrath. I didn't even think about that. If I'd have Kaya's Wrath right now, instead of Elspeth, I'd have the 2 walkers, and he'd have Mardu Wool Reaper that could attack. Yeah, sure, dude. Okay. I don't think he has it, which is good. Because holy crap. Holy crap. I just realized that would be just Blowout City. Alright. Whew. Alright, he's just got creatures. We can handle creatures. Oh boy. Okay, so this is where the Radiant Flames come in. The Time Raveler isn't terrible, but this is one of those matchups where he's just not that good. Is there anything I'd rather have? Not really a big fan of Thoughtseize. Needle for Gideon, meh. It's just white beanie. Maybe Time Ravelers are better than, say, at least stall, draw card, better than Thoughtseize. Plus then it allows me to cast what the just happened. Anyways, there we go. Let's just do that. I have no idea what I just did or what I just turned off. Ah, must have accidentally hit sort separately or something. Didn't I already submit my deck? Yeah, I believe I already did. Okay. I know, that's kind of weird. And it is kind of weird. I really don't like Thoughtseize against a deck that's just puking its hand out. Such a bad late game top deck. At least Time Raveler can bounce a creature and draw a card or mess up combat math or allow me to play Radiant Flames during their turn or something cool like that. I should really, I mean, I would regret it if I've got like 3 Time Ravelers in my opening hand, because whatever, but I just don't think I like. I don't think I like the idea of 2 extra damage. I like shocking myself in exchange for Savannah Lions. I may regret that decision though, actually. Now that I actually think about it. Okay. Come on. What you got going on, opponent? A bit of a nail biter. I mean, that was a pretty good sequence of draws. I guess that's why Nicol Bolas is in this deck. I mean, he pulled his weight there. Oh, yeah, this is definitely a keeper. We got the Radiant Flames into the Gideon, into the Nahiri. We can start drawing stuff. We got the Interplanar Beacon. See, if this were an Anger of the Gods, I would be angry. Yeah, we angry. So we'll just go Godless Shrine, Mountain, and then start churning out walkers, and hopefully that's good enough. I mean, Nahiri can't exile creatures, tapped creatures. Okay. He mulliganed to 6. I was wondering what was going on. Okay, I think it's gone. I don't know what happened to my opponent. Oh, he's back. Alright, we're good. Give me this. Planes. I thought I yielded to this turn already. Oh, it's that card that I was trying to play. Well, now we got the perfect curve. Shrine, Mountain, Flames, Beacon. Then, depending on the situation, Gideon or Demonic Pact, the following on the following turn. Ooh. That's going to make this a little more difficult. That card's really good, but Nahiri will have to come up first then. That's awkward. That's really awkward. Basic Mountain. Ruining my day, but man, it's the price you pay. Take 4 this turn. Yeah, that's awkward, but be able to Beacon. Get rid of the Smuggler's Copter. Hopefully, if I wipe his board this turn, his follow-up threat isn't terrible or scary or anything like that. Soldier of the Pantheon. Sure. Protection from multicolored. Means I'd be gaining some life off of me. Yeah, so I guess we'll plan on going Nahiri. Yep. Nahiri into Gideon. Basically following this. Nahiri to get rid of. He just draw a card. Oh, he must have. Okay. I'm still going to follow this plan. It's probably trading the Nahiri for whatever he plays next turn, but we got to get the Smuggler's Copter off the board, or else this is just going to get out of hand. Yep. Got to wipe his board, make him play another threat, get rid of the Copter. Yeah. That's good. That'll deal with whatever the follow-up is. Mardu! Alright, so Beacon, Nahiri, hit the Copter, follow-up is Othakaya on whatever his follow-up is, and then hopefully someday we'll see Fires of Invention or something along those lines. Soldier of the Pantheon. Oh boy, well, still a very timely, that stinks, I can't do anything with that. Well, Gideon can. Still a very timely Radiant Flames, because that Thalia's Lieutenant would have made my life bad. So, yep. At this point, so I'm at 12. I'm going to take a minimum of, okay, should be alright though. up to 13. Say okay. Now, if I draw fires next turn, we'll be in business. If I don't, then it's probably just going to be Gideon, make a 2/2, Othakaya, something. All depends what my opponent does here. Obviously, the Nahir is going to die to the soldier or something else. Or if he plays something else, then Nathalia is lieutenant. But he only has one card left. So we're whittling down his resources. Didn't I yield? I swear to that. Maybe I didn't. I was thinking the last turn. Here we go. So he has to attack this with the soldier. If he cares about the Nahiri, he does not. So now he has to attack it with Nathalia's lieutenant, so I'll get to loot. I like it. Oh, never mind. He's gonna... I love it. Great job, opponent. That's awesome. You can do that every turn now. There's another one if I really... I think the play here is just... Well, if I play the Gideon, it just dies. I think the play here is Oath of Kaya, kill the lieutenant. Yeah, we'll do that. Gains him another life, but I don't really care about his life. Oath of Kaya, the lieutenant, and then the Gideon next turn. Yep. Yeah. So now I can play Gideon, gain a life, make a 2/2, and then if he attacks the Gideon, it'll start sucking life back out of him. So that seems reasonable. Plus, nah, that's not, I can't do anything about that. That was a cool little trick, though. Create a 1/1 human. Yeah. I need to think about other things other than Kaya's Wrath. Oh, here we go. Gideon Blackblade. Well, that's going to be problematic. What can I do about that? Don't. Okay. He gave it lifelink. Odd. Doesn't matter though. It's going to be a beating. Can I do anything about that? No. Target non-land permanent. Ugh. Gideon Blackblade is some good. Maybe that should be in here. Yeah, without the value of fires, this is getting tricky. Tricky. I'm not sure what my play is. It drops me down to 9. I play Gideon, brings me back up to 10, potentially 12. If he attacks it, I make a 2/2. He might not even bother attacking it, but it does buy me time. What do I use here? Fires of Invention is definitely my best draw right now. Not sure what's going on. My opponent disconnected or something? Man, I'm like over twice as much time as he had left. That's quite weighty. That's kind of impressive. Another Radiant Flames would be pretty sweet too. Yeah, that's cool. Ask and ye shall receive. He didn't give it indestructible, he gave it lifelink. Just making sure I read that correctly. Then we'll start turning out value next turn. I'm going to take a minimum of 4, but then next turn I'll gain 2 of it back. It does have the ability to exile permanents soon. Conclave Tribunal, that's a beating, but still, Gideon, my Gideon trumps his Gideon. Luckily. Yep. I do still have to deal with this. Or I'll just draw another Fires. That's pretty good. Okay. All right, we are back in it. Unless there's another tribunal. There's another tribunal. Not sure what the play is, to be honest with you. It's like, don't have another one. What do you go choose? Human, I imagine? Nice. How much does it cost? So I can do it this turn too? No, it costs 3. So awesome. Here we go. Glory Bound Initiate. All right. We can take a deep breath. I think, depending on what my opponent does. Oh, you know what? I drew the other fires, but I should have Nahiri'd, exiled the Conclave Tribunal, then played the Gideon. Oh, that would have been much better. Oh well. Keep that in mind. Play the Nahiri, -2. All right, where's he going? So sweet, I'll gain some life off of this bad boy. Fortunately, as it stands, 5/5. Fortunately, as it stands, I'm going to need to do something. I think I have to Oath of Kaya. Did he give it? He did not give it Indestructible. What did he give it? Oh, he did. Chooses Indestructible. Oh, until end of turn. I always thought it was till the end of your next turn. Wow, that's pretty terrible. If that's the case, I think we just Oath of Kaya, kill the Initiate, attack the Gideon for 5, but then he can attack it back and kill it. It doesn't kill it, does it? What's the best sequence here? I get 2 spells. Well, Oath of Kaya this, make a 2/2. Oath of Kaya this, make a 2/2. Demonic Pact. Yeah, let's do that. The next turn I can this is a better sequence, so I'm waiting for this. Let's see. Here he's not going to do anything yet. Oath of Kaya. So yeah, I mean, I could read the bones, Demonic Pact. I think I like the idea of just going Oath of Kaya, kill the Glory Bound Initiate, then play the Demonic Pact. Start getting value out of it. This next turn I'll be able to draw cards. I'll have Nahiri in the background in case I need to get rid of the pact, and then we can find we can find the donate. Okay. Seems like a plan. Kill that guy. Demonic Pact. We're in business. Thing is, if he exiles a permanent, I don't have to worry about it attacking. Then my knight can actually just kill it. Or I can shoot it with the Demonic Pact, depending on what he targets. He'll probably, if I were to exile any permanent, I'd probably hit the Gideon since it's providing the biggest pain. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. I figured I could do that too. So trying to draw a card. What are we going to find? Human. Human. I look for you, Human. Ooh, that's a good Human. Not a Human, is it? It is a Human. It's going to get bigger. It's a big Human. And like I said, let's see if he goes for the exile or if he goes for the attack. I can't believe we've been playing this till the end of your next turn this whole time. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, we'll see what we draw. So well, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what opponent does. Because if Mr. Number 169er... How did I just now notice his name? If Mr. Number 169er... Alright, what's he doing? Alright, he's going the plus route. Perfect. So I think, in this case, he's coming at me. Yeah, he's learned that Going after the Gideon's not going to work out too well for anyone involved. Now he's got no cards in hand, so I could shoot this for 8, or I could just draw 2 cards. I almost said you lose the game. I'm going to always use that one. Actually, I probably turn it off when I get to that point. All right. Dark Petition. So we've got the combo in a couple turns, which is pretty nice. Why don't we... Dark Petition for Nicol Bolas? It's not the worst play. The Fabled Passage. Dark Petition for Nicol Bolas. Kill the Gideon. Oh wait, I don't want a Dark Petition, that's right. I'll save the Dark Petition for the Demonic Pact kill. Ew. Never mind. It would appear I don't have to worry about such things. Okay, well, if that's the case, what can I Dark Petition for here? Or should I just play the Nahiri and get rid of the icon? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Gain a life, get rid of the icon of ancestry. Next turn, we'll shoot something for 4. I guess I could have shot the Dila's Lieutenant for 4, but meh. Bye-bye icon. I'm just going to yield to the turn. That's all we got. Next turn, I can Dark Petition for Nicol Bolas and just go ham. Another Gideon Blackblade. Just with a trigger? That's interesting. Okay. Oh, he wants to kill the Nahiri? That's not bad. So yeah, Demonic Pact the Lieutenant next turn. Seems better than making him discard no cards. Yep. Indestructible. Nice. Gain some life. This isn't terrible so far, but then again. Attack me, okay. Attack Nahiri. Gain 2. Okay, well, I'm just going to block the Lieutenant and keep the Nahiri around because I can take 5 damage. Sure. So now I have that sick looting ability. Okay. Punish enemy target, gain 4 life. Get rid of that Thalia's Lieutenant. Let's just say okay. 2 more options. Alright, that works. Let's go ahead and we're going to start with a loot. Say yes. Discard Sacred Foundry. Draw Demonic Pact and Numero Dos. Your player B can. Yeah. Let's just go get. Yeah, I was going to say Nicol Bolas, but I think I'll just go get Elspeth. Make sure he just can never get through it. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, hey, I got 3 black mana. And now, yeah, that's fine. We can safely attack down this Gideon. Okay. Okay. And there we go. I feel very good about where we are. And next turn we'll be able to make him discard 2 cards and then donate it over. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I love it. I love it. But it's ridiculous. Bring it. No trample for you, sir. 22. He's got time. What do you do? Just do the plus. You got it. Only one opponent. What do you got left in hand, sir? Discard it. Nice. Okay. Target opponent. Demonic Pact. I don't really want to do anything. I just want to end this. I yield. Oh, that's it. Hey, man. That's life. That's what they always say. Alright. Let's get back into it again. Oh, was that the same guy? Please tell me it's not the same guy. Nope, wait. Nope, that was not. That's right, it was number 169er. Oh, critical hit on the roll. I love it. I would love to. Unfortunate. Started off on a mulligan. Okay, that's a little better. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Ugh, am I going to mulligan to 5? I don't think I can keep that hand. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, we're going to mulligan to 5. Well, then. This could be quick. Gotta keep it. 2 cards. 1. Like, 2 Fires of Invention suck, but this is kind of like playing around getting thought seized. Whereas the Dark Petition won't do anything. Yeah, okay. Probably not the best plan ever, but jeez, well, I'm only a mulligan to 6, bless him, but need to rip a land. The good news is it could be any land. Okay, well, there goes the Thoughtseize thought. Oh, this is going to be quick. Oh, yuck. This is going to be very quick. This Gideon might do something. Land. The good news is I can actually cast it, and it might actually be good if I draw a land. Interplanar Beacon. Yep. So we just need rolling lands, and the hand might do something. Alright. Well, the good news is the Dark Petition wouldn't have mattered either way. Oh boy. Alright. Taking 4. Love it. Alright. 4 cards left. Land. Well, it is a land. What's the better thing to do? Yep. We're going to go Gideon. We're going to plus on the Spellbreaker. So now, even if I do get the Fires, the best thing I can do is Fires Time Raveler. Like if I draw the land for the Fires, but hey man, for a mold of 5 and missing my 3rd land drop, at least I'm doing things. That's a good feeling. Oh boy. Paying life. This can't be good for the home team. Green. Oh. Okay. I was like, I feel good about this. Oh. Yeah. Might just be dead. Okay. Bye, Gideon. I'm at 10. I don't know if I have a better choice than this, but that's okay. So I'll go up to 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Struck High's Wrath, I suppose. Kind of where we're at right now. That's the most expensive thing, is the best thing to bounce. Kai's Wrath. It's Blood Crypt. Oh, can he crawl his way back in? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. he leaves me any amount of life. Then if I have enough life left to read the bones, I'll be happy, but I don't know if I will. Huh. Well, that's interesting. But Tafari's dying either way, that's not a big deal. I don't care about that one. But these, I did not expect. Oh wait. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you have pump spells, you can't use them. I wonder if that was a punt or not. Demonic Pact, not where we want to be. Six. Okay, so we're not out of the woods yet. Even Demonic Pact's not good enough. One turn too slow. One turn too slow. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So I'm gonna take a minimum of 3, but he might just do the. Okay, yeah, I'm probably dead. Explains why he wouldn't bother with the yeah. 2, 4, 7, and it wasn't bad for a mold of 4, 5. Almost stabilized. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, dead. Yep. So make sure he did it. Okay, so standard Radiant Flames. I don't mind Thoughtseize against. Actually, don't mind Thoughtseize in this situation. So now we're looking to actually hit. Time Raveler's not doing much. Now we're actually aiming to look to hit something. One other card. I guess I could get rid of that ugly non-Thoughtseize. Just go like this. Keep it there for the late game, but don't necessarily lean on it in the early game. Alright, we'll go ahead and say yes. We'd love to play first. Oh, fabulous. Alright, well, let's mulligan. Ugh, well, keep. Why not? We really have just, well, finding a red source isn't the hardest thing in the world, but we really are just going all in on this Gideon. Final Elves, alright. Okay, well, that's something. Definitely the worst, probably the worst time to draw my off colors, like all of my off colors. Monster Swift Spear, okay. Cost 2 mana, Bushwrecker, yep. 4, not the best, not the worst, just is. Well, there's the Kaya's Wrath that we'll never cast. I guess we'll go get into the trials. I'll do white, black, white. Okay, what do we got here? Ghost and always yield to interplanar beacon. So I'll hit the Bushwhacker. This Kaya's Wrath. I really underestimated it. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Those are gonna have to turn into something else. Maybe this should just be Radiant Flames in the main deck. And I do think that I have to tweak this mana base. I think I'm gonna tweak the mana base after this one a little bit more. Maybe get rid of Kaya's Wrath, move the Radiant Flames to the main deck. But it could just be the matchups. This is the issue with running like crazy mana bases, is sometimes they just go crazy at the worst possible time. Legion Loyalist, yep. It's like another Bushwhacker? That would suck. Nope. Just 3, so things survive for a turn. Kind of need to draw a red source, like this turn would be ideal. Yep. Otherwise, I'm stuck doing nothing. Red source. That's Thoughtseize. That is worse than the worst. Yeah, it looks like we are doing a big load of nothing. Alright, well, I felt really good before. But then again, mulligan to 5 and just got mana base host forever. That'll do it. And to be fair, I still am in a pretty good spot if I rip a red source. Yep. Bye, kids. I love you, brother. Yeah, red source would be pretty good. Collected company on the ground. Well, of course. Red, white, and blue, baby. Well, at least all I have to deal with is the collected company. Not that that's not a lot to deal with, but we'll see what happens. Wait, what? There's no collected company? I've been punked. Gruul Spellbreaker, sure. I mean, I can't do anything. It's not like my hand does anything, but still. Okay, now, Fires of Invention. Well, at least get to swamp. How conservatively is he playing here? Okay. And I guess that's worth 2 damage. I don't know what he could have in hand that he's not playing. Probably lands. That would suck. It'd be such a kick in the face. Don't kick my face, bro. Don't kick my face. Holy crap. Well then, I guess, wow. Got casual 4 damage in his hand. Well, okay, go playing Rampager it is, because that plus Bushwhacker would just be the end. So Tarka's Command, huh? Well then, my Demonic Pact route's not going to work. So really I'm on Kaya's... Oh boy. Really I'm on Kaya's Wrath or bust here. It's not going to Tarka's Command. It's going to be for 3. I'm at 8. So we need a Black Source or Fires of Invention. Make it happen. Black Source or Fires of Invention. Off the top. Boom. Okay. Tarka's Command versus everything else. Best card off the top. Elspeth, Sun's Champion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elspeth, Sun's Champion. Line of War Elves, you got it. Elspeth, Sun's Champion. Draw. I'll take it. Tarka's Command. See if he does it. Nope, he didn't. Can't kill me with that, so the best thing we can do is plus. I'm at 10. The Line of War Elves represents a potential 5 damage. Yeah, let's draw a card. He'll exile a land. We'll start just getting into his mana. Oh. I did not see that coming. And I think in the face of a 2/2, I'm just going to play the Demonic Pact. Okay. This could be suicide, but we'll see, won't we? Alright, deck. Alright, this is going to get saucy. Oh, whoo, he scooped. Whoo. Read the Bones. Think about it. Read the Bones popped into my head as something I might potentially not want. I think I need the Thought Seizes. Ugh, I hate to say that. I think I like those better than Anguish on Making or the Time Raveler. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this! Game 3, baby. It's a whack. How about not a bunch of mulligans? Too slow. Oh no, it's that hand where you go, yeah, of course I'm going to keep it. But... Well, you know where I'm going with that but. Oh boy. Not like this, man. Not like this. Not like this, bro. We're bros! You're my brother, Anakin! Oh no. 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 I'll pay 2 life for it. Just give me a land. It could be any land. Any land in the deck. I will pay life for it. Any land in the deck, baby. Oh, any land in the deck. Any land in the deck. Please. Please, any land. Land. Oh, I love you, deck. Whew. This is up. Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. Thank you. Thank you, my deck. Thank you. Thank you. Bushwhacker. Oh, what a beating. So I'm taking 4. I'm down to 9. I'll do it again. I'm at 12, though. Yeah, I mean, it's either that or... No, just wipe it. Black. Do it again. Okay, now we got Othakaya for whatever's left, unless it's Collected Company, or we got Gideon of the Trials. Here we go. Collected Company. Alright. So we're going to Othakaya one of them. Didn't pay the surge cost. Alright, we're going to kill the Scavenging Ooze then. Hopefully, if we go Fires of Invention, Othakaya. Otherwise, it'll just be Gideon of the Trial. Might not have been worth 2 life, but at the same time. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Alright, so now we're on Gideon versus what? Okay, well, that wasn't nearly as scary as it could have been. However, I am going to be taking some damage here. That's not what I wanted to see, but at least we get 2 planeswalkers out of this deal. Actually, oh, this will work. Yeah, this should work, so we can... It'll cost me the Nahiri, maybe. So yeah, it's casted Fires of Invention. Exile the Eidolon. Cast with Fires of Invention. Plus on the Bushwhacker. Yield to the turn. Oh boy. Oh. Ah, well played. GG. Where is that? That was great. Nice. Nicely done, opponent. Nicely done. Alright. Thinking about whether or not I want to do... Ooh, I would love to be able to play. Think about whether or not I want to do Kaya's Wrath or Fumigate. Awkward. We're gonna mulligan. Oh, even more awkward. Yeah, double mulligan, not the way you want to start off this game. Oh, get triple mulligan. Okay, well. Alright, that's a keeper. Let's see here. So we gotta put 3 cards back. Just go land, and read the bones and put back all the good cards. That's going back. Yeah. Heck of a way to start. Well, read the bones, don't fail me now. Heck of a way to start. Mulligan of 4. Whew. The gods be punishing me. Interesting. Oh my god, go through the turn already. Okay. Okay. Well, something. Something is better than nothing. I don't know what sheltered thicket it is. Is this 8-whack again? Fartin' Martin. Oh boy. Well then. Gulta. Interesting. Oh, dinos. Love it. Alright, well, that is something. See if I can find some stuff to do. I don't want either of these cards. I need business. Awkward. Now we got Nahiri. We got the ability to gain a ton of life. We just need a Fires of Invention off the top. Fires! I summon you! Yep. Combo! You're now be able to kill this thing. Man, this is gonna get really big, really quick. Really scary. Fires off the top. Almost. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do. Ooh, almost did it. Yeah. Nahiri. You my girl, Nahiri. You my girl. Alright, we definitely need a Fire. Fire's the only thing that's gonna get us back into this game. I imagine, anyways. Alright, what do you got for me? Rampaging Ferocidon. Well, that's annoying. That whole players can't gain life thing, but hey, maybe it'll be a Fires off the top. Can it hear me? It's okay if you can, I don't mind. Yeah, well, we got a chance. There is a chance in this one. Oh, wow. Dark Petition. What's the best thing? If I get a land, it's probably... Oh, nice. Been a while. If it's a land, it's probably Elspeth. Oh, look, hey, there's Elspeth. I get Dark Petition for... He's still got this guy. Dark Petition for a land. No, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go get... Oh, actually, I could just cast the Elspeth. Oh, wait, can I? Yes, I can. Fantastic. You just cast the Elspeth next turn, so I think getting the Nicobolas and just killing the Death Mist Raptor might be my best bet here. Or I just cast the Elspeth. Yeah. I like this idea. So we got white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elspeth. Man, that lone Elspeth has been clutch a lot of these matchups. This is a tough one. I was thinking about whether or not I want to play the Nicobolas to kill the Death Mist Raptor in hopes, or just to make sure that the Elspeth survives till next turn, because otherwise I got to deal with this Gulta. But if he plays the Gulta, I could just minus the Elspeth or play the Nicobolas to kill it. Haste is the thing I don't want to see happen. Okay, what just happened? Oh, a morph, you say? Well, he's got the combo. Can we do anything about it? Well, the good thing is this thing does not have any kind of trample or evasion. It just has death touch. So, how do you yield it this turn? Well, I think we'll just... Can you give this thing haste? I'm trying to figure out if he can give this thing haste at all, because if he can't... Do I want to draw a card, or I just want to keep making 1/1s? I think I should keep making 1/1s. Yeah, that's all it's going to take there. Alright. Dinos. Well, these kind of mid-range matchups. This could be good. Do I like the Time Raveler? Maybe. I'll put this in the maybe category. Radiant Flames only deals with a handful of things, but that still might be worth it. Now let's see what I have to take out. What is not too good in this matchup? I like Thoughtseize because everything's bigger. I actually think Oath of Kaya might just be better than Radiant Flames because it just hits the things I'm aiming for. So really I just need to figure out what I want to take out for the Anguished Unmakings. I like a lot of things here. I think, well, nothing has evasion except for the big things. So Gideon's good for chumps. Is that better than just having the Anguished Unmakings? Yeah, maybe. See if there's anything else that really just stands out. Thoughtseize is good. I like the Gideon more or the Time Ravelers more? It's not going to be playing too many spells, so it's really just do I like the idea of bouncing creature and drawing a card. I think the Gideon's better than that, so we'll go ahead and do it like that. Yeah, just trade a 3-drop for a better 3-drop. Well, better 3-drop, and we'll see how it actually works out. Dinos. Very nice. That was a stretch. That Fires of Invention was clutch. Rakdos' return. Alright, let's try this again. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is greedy. This is greedy. Oh, don't do it. Oh, why? Why would you do that? Oh, because I want to play a third game. That's why. Oh, dude's going to run me over. Both kept 7. See what he does. He did not like it. Oh, that's a plus, I suppose. Draw. Well, the end game has been achieved. Oh, why would you keep this hand? Oh, you should have mulliganed. Maybe it's because I mulliganed to Oblivion and was very scared of doing that again. Yeah. Nothing I can draw here that'll stop that, so I just need to draw land. Oh boy. I will totally do that. Nah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, maybe my opponent's hand is just as bad as mine. Hey, it might be. He can't play the combo, the wombo combo dombo. So you're telling me there's a chance. Alright, okay. Martin is back. We did not get anywhere near the 8 minutes, so it looks like it was just a quick disconnect. Alright, dude. Join the game. So you're gonna come back, or what are we doing here? Still just waiting for you to pound my face into the ground. There he goes. I will opt not to block. Land off the top. 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 Opponent, you're kind of screwing with my land off the top. Whoa. Alright. Well, now all we need to do is do that just one more time. Because I am at 10 and this is going to get bad. But if I can do that one more time, we can do one more land off the top. Oh, magic gods. Bow before you. One more untapped land. I'll pay 2 life for it. I don't mind. If we pull that off, we'll be okay. Pew! Pew, pew, pew. Shoot yourself. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to block. Boom! It's totally what I meant. It's totally what I meant. Okay, well. I'm going down to 6 this turn. Yep. It's like now I kind of wish I brought in Radiant Flames. Maybe it does have a place in here. Rampaging Procedon. Yep. Okay, well, land off the top. Paying 2 life for it would be brutal, but a land off the top would be acceptable. Oh, he's doing something else. Yep. Boom. Oh my god. This is so close. Why does everything have to be so close? Fires of Invention. Kai's Wrath. Alright, so next turn we go Gideon, Demonic Pact. We set up the end game and hope he doesn't have anything with the word haste involved. Got it. Once upon a time. Well, that means I think we're in the clear for at least something. At the very least, we've got Kai's Wrath on backup. Deck coming through clutch. What could he have in his hand? Hopefully nothing with the word deals damage to a player. Hey, we gotta get this Demonic Pact out next turn no matter what. Gotta get that 4 life. He got a questing beast. That beats us. Yeah. Now we need... Oh boy, I don't know. Questing beast. Yeah, that wins. That does it. Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. What the? That's not what I was supposed to do, but that's okay. I lost anyways. Dang it, Fart Martin. Okay. Radiant Flames is pretty good. We'll get Tabering and Radiant Flames, and I'll keep the Anguish Unmakings, even if they're not the best. Keep the Thoughtseize. Keep the Kai's Wrath. What am I going to go down for these Radiant Flames? Yeah, with Questing Beast, Gideon's not the best. But I only saw 1 Questing Beast. I would say Demonic Pact is too slow, but in this matchup it actually isn't. Here he still does something. What doesn't do anything? I guess I could take out a Read the Bones, but I really need that in that early game, so... Makes me very nervous to take out a Tutor, but it is one of the most expensive things. Alright, we'll take out 1 Demonic Pact just because it's a little slow, and then let's try this again. I would love to play first. Alright, that is pretty much what we want. We got the rolling into either Anguish Unmaking or Read the Bones. Blood Crypt. We got the life gain for when we get the walkers going. Alright. Let's go ahead and yield to the turn. We're on. Like Diddy Kong. Rip. Oh jeez. New. Good thing I boarded one out, right? Alright. So depending on what my opponent does, if he plays the reduce cost guy, I think I have to not do a thing. Alright. We drew the land, and he didn't play anything, so we can read the bones. And we can find something. Right now, I'm kind of looking for a planeswalker, or I don't want either of those. Perfect. Okay, so now we can go Fires of Invention into Demonic Pact, or Anguish Unmaking. Once upon a time. Yes, yield to the turn, please. All depends on what my opponent does. If he gets the damage reduction guy, then we're definitely going Fires of Invention into Anguish Unmaking. If If he gets anything else, unclaimed territory, if he gets anything else, then as far as I mentioned, a Demonic Pact, then we'll take the hit. Because that way we can plan to shoot it for 4 on the following turn. But a lot of it depends. Green mana. Alright, Deathmist Raptor. Where are we with that? So now we get the Demonic Pact out. Okay, perfect. Red would help. Fires of Invention. Demonic Pact. Pass to you, sir. So next turn we can go shoot something for 4. Actually, let's see what he does. Because if he plays the can't gain life guy, then I'm going to have to Anguish Unmaking it during my upkeep. So I don't want to auto do anything until I have to. Thrashing Brontodon. Well, there goes that fun. Well, at least I get to wipe his board. Unfortunately, this Dark Petition doesn't do anything. He's got 5 cards in his hand. Knock him down to 3 cards. Kill the Deathmist Raptor. I think we have enough mana to do stuff. Let's see. Black, black, black. Blue, red. Oh, I can even play the Nicol Bolas. So let's start here. We have the Anguish Unmaking for. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. So let's just see here. Black, black, black. Yeah. We can actually cast black, 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 blue, red. Okay. Nicol Bolas has entered the game. Elspeth, nice. We might actually just be okay without the Fires of Invention. Depending on what my opponent does. Next turn we'll hit him for 3 more cards, potentially. And I can actually Dark Petition and donate, so we're good. I think we might actually be good. Ugly, ugly swamp. I don't mind the picture with that white border. Alright, dinos. What do you hit? Burning Sun's Avatar. Whoa. Yeah, we're done. What is... I was going to take a drink, but what is this? Nice. That is awesome. Yeah, I can actually even cast Kai's Wrath. Isn't that impressive? I can cast anything on my deck. Oh yeah, so I got the 1/2 with the 6th land to be able to Dark Petition, donate. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Opponent still has plenty to do, but Nicol Bolas, the coils are tightening. Especially since next turn we can go Blood Crypt, Elspeth, make 6 tokens, pass. I guess I can dismiss that. I could dismiss that too. I don't think that's coming back. Good thing this takes 2 turns to do its thing. I'll go ahead and yield to this turn. Hopefully it doesn't make me skip my turn again. Alright, what do we got for me? Unfortunate. No! Why Pithing Needle? Nicol Bolas, Dragon God, I assume. Okay, so now... Yep. Okay. Let's... That's such a nombo with such a nombo with Elspeth. Let's hit his hand. Speaking of nombos, could Anguish Unmaking the Needle, Dragon God, the Rampage Ferocidon. So what do I have left? Draw 2 cards, and next turn I have to donate? That's fine. So Anguish Unmaking. The Needle. Or I could just not care about the Ferocidon if I'm going to kill him next turn with the donate. Just continue nickel bolasting away his, yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's a bit of a nombo. See what he gets rid of. Either going to Thought Seize him or claim territory. 17. What could he have that could win the game next turn? Let's find out. Whatever it is, it was worth holding and said, ah ha ha, get out of here, questing beast. I hate that card. No, I don't hate that card. That card's awesome. I hate playing against that card. The thing is, he didn't even know I had the donate, so I wonder why he was just, Alright. Oh my god, this deck was a blast. Okay, so lucky draws there did happen. We're going to have to rethink the Kaya's Wraths. They either have to turn into Radiant Flames or Fumigates or something, or I'm going to have to make the mana base a lot different. Now, overall, this deck was awesome. This was everything I'd hoped it'd be, and that was a blast. I lost to a very, very close race the turn before I stabilized against 8 whack. But otherwise, this was money. I want to take this one. I might just take this one to a league just because of how fun that was. Got the Thoughtses, got the dresses, take it to the big leagues. If that's the case, yeah. The Kaya's Wrath were great. Problem is, I don't know what else. I guess Deafening Clarion. We could turn into 3 Deafening Clarions. I'm trying to think of something that can be played the turn you play Fires of Invention and still be good. That's why I wanted whatever it was to cost 4 or less. I would say Supreme Verdict, but there's only 2 sources of blue that don't come from Interplanar Beacon. Because the entire reason we're getting rid of Kaya's Wrath is because we gotta think outside of Fires of Invention. That's a tough one. I'll have to think about it. But the core of this deck felt great. That was so much fun. The other kind of semi-weak spot with the Gideon ally of Zendikars, it just didn't contribute much to the actual workings of the deck, but it's good enough to overlook. It might just be time to go some crazy 5-color and get Oko in here. That's one card I was trying so hard to squeeze in, but it was just impossible. Oko would have been great. Food, stall, elks, everything. So Oko might be worth considering. It might just go full ham, go 5-mana walker or 5-color walkers. Something to consider, but there we have it. That was a blast. I hope everyone enjoyed. I am definitely not done with this deck. That was a fun little foray. Okay, I'm out. Everybody have a great one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And if you are bored, not even bored, if you're just feeling like a semi-good time, try this deck out. It was a blast. Okay, see you later. Oh, hey, you made it to the end. Congratulations. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was it a train wreck you just couldn't look away from? Feel free to give me a little bit of feedback down there. If you liked it, you can hit the button to say like, subscribe, whatever. I'm sure I'll leave a couple links, probably to my Twitch if you ever want to catch it live. I usually stream on the weekends. Usually, yeah. Otherwise, shoot me an email, shoot me a deck list, shoot me a feedback. I don't care. I love other people. It's a great thing. So take it easy. Don't do it. Bye. Bye.